All right, in this problem, this is a experimental analysis of a compound problem. And so it says a sample of a compound that contains the elements carbon, hydrogen, and nitrogen is completely burned in oxygen, and it produces 44 grams of carbon dioxide, 45 grams of water, and then some nitrogen dioxide. And so it wants to know a possible empirical formula for this compound. Well, what we're going to have to do is make an analysis. So we can take the masses of the two compounds that were produced and we could convert that into moles. Then we could compare the moles of each element in the moles of the respective compounds, and then just basically make a ratio of moles of carbon to moles of hydrogen. We don't have anything to do with the nitrogen, so we're going to have to rely solely upon our carbon to hydrogen ratio for this problem. So let's start out with the first one. We have 44 grams of carbon dioxide. Well, we need to make these grams into moles, so I need to use the molar mass. So I know that every 1 mole of carbon dioxide, when I look at the periodic table and add up 12.01 and 2 times 16, I get 44.01 grams of carbon dioxide. Grams of carbon dioxide go away, and I know moles. But I don't want to know moles of carbon dioxide. I want to know just moles of carbon. And so I know for every mole of carbon dioxide, it contains 1 mole of carbon. Okay? And so when I do this math, 44.0 divided by 44.01 gives you 0.99977, which is essentially 1 mole of carbon. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing for hydrogen. Okay, so I had 45 grams of water. Well, I know for every mole of water, it weighs 18.02 grams. Grams of water cancel. But I don't want moles of water, I wanted moles of hydrogen. Well, in looking at the formula, for every 1 mole of water, it contains 2 moles of hydrogen. So moles of water go away. 45 times 2 divided by 18.02, and you get 4.9944, which is essentially 5 moles of hydrogen. And so if you look, for every 1 mole of carbon, I get 5 moles of hydrogen. There's only one that has that ratio. This is the best answer.